Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Tim Kaufman, and this is the last thing that I thought I would ever think about doing in my life right now because we are so stinking busy. I'm a full-time teacher. We have a plant-based cafe. Um, we do a lot of stuff with digital courses and groups, and we mostly live on Facebook and sometimes Instagram. YouTube is not really my thing, which is kind of why I want to start parking this, hopefully, what should be a daily kind of blog throughout my journey, because I've never really used YouTube before. I've been very quiet on YouTube. So if people are not interested in what I'm doing with regard to Ironman, they won't even have to look at this channel, and they can just follow us on Facebook. I don't want to get into my whole story because I want this to be super quick, super to the point. But basically, I've been on a weight loss journey. I've lost about 200 pounds. And I also have beaten addiction, opioid, fentanyl, and alcohol, along with terrible food choices. I'm not here to share my story. I'll try to maybe go backwards and put some of the stuff in just to kind of fill in the gaps. But why I'm here is I also have a genetic connective tissue disease called Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, which really has jacked up my joints. And now that I'm just about 50, it's really starting to take a toll. Super long story, super short. I've been on a journey where I was almost handicapped about 10 years ago, and I turned into a runner and an ultra runner and have dabbled in triathlon, done a couple half Ironmans. And last year, I took a shot at Lake Placid full Ironman, where I ended up getting a DNF because I didn't get back from the bike course on time. But there's a little bit of story in there. As I said, EDS is really showing its ugly head. I was given the opportunity to get either a foot amputation or a full ankle fusion. I elected for the fusion. So theoretically, I was only 13 months out from a full ankle fusion and really only a few months out from technically learning how to walk again. So I don't think I really got a fair shake. I also had a tumor removed a couple weeks before that. And now, as I sit here today, I should have been training for about 2 months already. I had a grade 2 muscle tear in my medial epicondyle, and I also had to get an ulnar nerve transposition, which I should be in a cast right now, but that's all puffed up and swollen. So I am starting behind the 8 ball, to say the least. And so I thought this would be kind of cool to document. I am signed up for Ironman Lake Placid, which will happen on July 23rd, which is in about 203 days, I believe. That is a tall order. And to top it off, in my weight loss journey, I'm going to be just honest. I have put on about 20 to 30 pounds from my trimmest and my fittest. I haven't been able to work out like I feel like I need to because I'm just recovering from surgery after surgery. All that said, I'm still going to take a shot at it because I think it may be my last time I will ever get a chance to cross the finish line of my first full Ironman. And Lake Placid means a lot to me, and that's why I'm heading there. All that said, this to add more kind of challenge to this whole thing. 10 years ago, I started my journey with a 30-day juice fast. So I've decided to celebrate the 10 years by another 30-day juice fast. So this is how my training is going to kind of start here. Which I'm already, like I say, 2 months behind in training. So I'm going to start on a 30-day juice fast, which most of the time when you fast, it's supposed to be very restful, and very recovering. And I'm also starting with an injury that's probably going to be about 6 to 8 weeks before I'm actually able to start moving that arm around again. I have learned through the years, this may be wrong, and maybe I'm demeaning Ironman training. I definitely cannot take, the standard approach to training. So by all means, do not follow how I'm training. You have to remember my goal is to survive Ironman, make the cutoffs. And also with the fused ankle, I shouldn't really be running too much on it. And now with this elbow getting hacked up, swimming is going to be hampered. I do enjoy my bike a lot. So I will train very hard on my bike. I use a program called Trainer Road. I have a subscription to that, and it's almost like having a virtual coach. So by no means am I suggesting that this should be, a training plan. Do not follow what I do. I'm kind of picking up a lot of broken pieces, and I'm going down a broken road, and I'm cobbling what I can together in the hopes that I get to that finish line. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to make that finish line, but I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to do all I can to get there, while being responsible and taking care of my health and my body, because that's first choice. Now, the other thing is I woke up this morning with a cold and a little chills. So I don't know if I'm getting sick or what. But today, being that it's Sunday, my only goal, because I'm supposed to still be in a splint and not sweating too much, is I'm going to set my treadmill on a 5% incline, and I'm going to walk for half an hour to get my heart rate up. And that will be day one of training. So I'm on Strava. If you like to follow along, I post all my workouts on Strava. They're all public, so you can see what I have going on. So I want to keep these super short. If I have to spend a lot of time on editing and stuff, I'm not going to be able to do them. So with that said, day one is a little bit longer than most days would be. Basically, my goal would be to check in once a day. I don't know if I'm going to pull that off, but I will certainly do a couple a week. I have a lot of other responsibilities. I don't have enough time in the day to begin with. And as I said, I don't even know why I'm doing this, other than I think it can be good accountability for me. And hopefully someone could get some value out of my journey to Ironman Lake Placid. So my juice fast, that's really what I wanted to talk about. A juice fast is going to be kind of difficult as workouts ramp up. So I figured the sooner the better. Now I do know this, and I've very carefully thought about the benefits to the juice fast. One, I know myself, and I will drop a lot of weight really quickly. I'm probably not going to have a whole bunch of energy, but I do know this. It's going to be more beneficial for me to go into this lighter. It's going to be easier on my joints. My body's going to be flooded with nutrition to try to heal up. So I think that the dialing back of my initial month of training is not going to outweigh the benefits of the weight loss and the nutrition that will be happening. I tend to do really good on a juice fast. I will, when workouts get longer on my bike, if they get to be over an hour and they're hard, I will supplement with probably some element, sodium, or some kind of electrolytes and water, because that's going to be super important. So I don't hurt myself. But that's it. I will try to take you through what the Juice Fast is up to. And the Juice Fast actually technically doesn't start till tomorrow, because I decided on the first of the year, which is today, to go just full water fast. I did have a black coffee this morning, and I did also have a peppermint tea to try to clear my sinuses out when it's cold. But so today is a water fast and a 30-minute treadmill walk hike. I will try to maintain about a 15-minute mile, which is 4 miles an hour, which I know will get my heart rate up. If I feel that's too fast, I'll bank it down to about 3.8. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to try to fill you in on every day what my workouts are and hopefully my nutrition. And if you like this, please give me a comment, like, subscribe, because I don't want to do this if no one likes these and I'm just making noise to no one. So until tomorrow, hopefully, be well, stay healthy, and do the best you can with the tools that you have, because that's what I'm going to do.